Hey, welcome back to Melissa Hager TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, something exciting is about to penetrate your eyeballs and your ear holes. I cannot wait for you to see this, hear this. This is going to be exciting. The interview I've been waiting for. We've talked about it a million times on this channel. It's really happening. OMG, you guys. Make sure you click subscribe, ring that bell so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. As I've told you guys before, it's Melissa Hager TV. It's not a Greta Van Fleet channel, but gosh darn it, I love promoting this band. I love it. They're great. They're amazing. They're wonderful humans. And today, in studio with me, ready? Drum roll. Josh Kiszka! Josh. Oh my, I swear to God, you guys, I swear to God. Josh, he was here. I swear he was here. Josh! Oh my gosh, where Josh?
On the way.
Oh!
On the way. Okay, yeah. It's not traffic. It's Frankenmuth. You know?
You scared me.
It's traffic.
There you are. You're here.
I bet it's on time. I hope.
Yeah, great. It's kind of your thing to be a little late, right?
I like flying by the seat of my pants.
I like
Is that
that.
the expression?
Yeah,
That's
I like
good.
that.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, disappointingly, he has pants on, so
I do. Yeah,
I guess-
some kind of pants.
I guess that's the thing. So you're here. You're here. Dude, I can't even tell you on this channel how many times we're like, someday he's going to be here, someday. And then there you are.
Well, thank you so much for letting me stay in your backyard. I've been tenting it up in her backyard. It's been wonderful. I show up. Hardly anybody's even in town. It's like...
It's
But
quiet.
you're here, so...
It's quiet,
it's
so
been
we're
good.
hanging
the
out.
The weather's been good enough, you know.
It has been.
Yeah.
And we kind of match. Look at us.
Made
We're
for
very
good camping. We're coordinated.
We're very matchy. Like, we didn't plan this. He's straight out of the tent, and I'm straight out of the dirty clothes.
Yeah,
So
I woke up this morning and rolled out of bed and did a bunch of things I forgot about, and here I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't even do myself up. I just...
coming home to Frankenmuth.
Yeah.
Can you even go anywhere? Like,
it's like there's so many people that I've got to see around this state, so I kind of get my flew in, got the rental car, and I've just been like traveling and seeing people, but I've not really been downtown or in town as much. You know,
it looks the same.
other than your backyard.
Sorry, I
Which
didn't
is-
cut the grass.
It's been wonderful. Oh,
How do you
no.
like those dandelions?
Prefer it. Oh, totally in season.
They're so
Lovely.
bad, they make me sneeze.
Yeah, well, I've been doing all right. I had horrible allergies, but
Yeah.
not to dandelions. So they've been lovely.
I'll leave some Allegra outside the door tonight.
I'm gonna take some with me on my way out if you don't mind. You know.
No, they'll be fine. Okay, so everybody's been talking about it, the new album.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sick of talking about it? You're so proud. You gotta be so proud of this thing. Rumor has it you've sold more than double the albums that were expected. That's impressive, dude. Super impressive.
Yeah. No,
Take a good drink.
You've got a problem. No, yeah. No, it's been crazy. Of course, we've been talking to a ton of.
We've been talking to a ton of people out
We
there.
can't miss one word.
It's the next piece, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I'm super. This has been another piece of the big narrative of Greta Van Fleet in the narrative.
I know, and I think we all can't wait for this virtual world to come alive.
Yeah,
That's going to be a thing, right? Someday. Who's
well,
working on that?
It would
They're like,
have to be.
Let's do this.
We're working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The whole concept, I think, is what has blown everybody away, obviously, because
It is a bit of a conceptual album.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. And it's not intentional, I suppose. That is just generally kind of one of those stylistic things that we do. It's sort of, there's no conveyor belt. I always hate to say this. It's not manufacturing something. It's sort of coming together and creating something honest. And so it really does end up kind of conceptual, a lot of our stuff, you know. It is kind of an extension of the previous album, you know, Anthem of the Peaceful Army. It's that same kind of world. It's that same kind of universe with those. But we wanted to create a platform you know, this it's sort of mythological and it's sort of ancient and sort of modern. But we wanted to create this parallel universe as something to be, act as a platform to be able to communicate through, and so that I think is where the conceptual elements came in.
So cool.
To the thing.
And you guys got all this new merch. Like weird
Yeah.
merch,
Wares.
which is fun. Is fun. Like people are like, I got my robe. I got my candle. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all this weird stuff they're selling. How fun.
Well, that's the robe is totally Sam. He just walks around in bathrobe all the time anyway. So it was like, well, naturally, that's appropriate.
Yeah,
It just-
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's a huge hit, and I haven't talked to a single, even people that don't necessarily get to listen to Greta Van Fleet on a regular basis. Like I send them YouTube clips and I send them videos, and they're like, "Who are these guys?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're hooked now, aren't you?" Like it's so good. It's such a fun beat that we're not bombarded with on a regular basis, you know. And I think that's cool that you guys are sticking to that.
Oh, yeah.
That's super
entirely.
fun. This album is totally Greta Van Fleet's own thing. Like, how could anybody take this and compare you to anybody else? You know what I mean? Like, because we've heard that before.
Yes,
People
yes.
trying to make their little, like, sounds like this.
But that's so natural, and you know,
Right.
the way that I think people process things.
Right.
I do it, and I catch myself doing it, and being on the other end of it, it's sort of like I go, "Oh, don't do that," you know. "Oh, this actually has some of this element or that element sounds a bit like this," and I catch myself doing it.
Yeah.
Stop! Don't stop
Stop it.
Don't do that. But I think it's just how we process things. We have to, when we see something, we discover something a little foreign, we have to sort of piece it together.
Right.
But then coming up, there's just. There's such a huge eclectic variety of influences that we share, and it's across the board. And it's older music, and there's a ton of newer music, and there's so many genres and so many things that we incorporate and that we just love, and it just seems to flow. And I don't know what process we even have. Some people are like, "So what's your
Tequila!"
process?" Well, that's a big part. It's a big part of the process, naturally. Yeah, we get people ask, what's the process? What's the format? And it's I think we don't really have one necessarily.
Yeah. Well, that's because music is just in you. I mean, I think you guys have proven that over and over again. It's just in you guys, which is so organic. You know what I mean? Like you're like those crunchy vegetable people. It's just it comes so naturally to you. And some of us are like, give me the cheesecake. But anyways, okay, that's a different thing.
Not quite like that. You could do something with that.
So
what do I do if I need a refill? Do I ring a bell?
Yeah.
Is there a bell?
Do we have a...
Somewhere?
Hey, Mom!
Oh,
right.
Mom's here. Mom's here.
Is that all I have to do?
That's what you do at home.
Well, usually it's kind of, "Hey, Mom!" It's met with,
Refill.
It's not, no, it's usually, you can
oh.
do it yourself!
Where's this?
Which is my
Where's that?
impersonation, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, speaking of your mom, she's been on this channel quite a bit. Like a lot. And
I've watched all of the interviews.
You've watched them all?
I've watched every one.
Great.
Mostly.
Well, you're taking a poop in the bathroom.
Well, that was
Does
it.
that-
We all. What was it? There was a. Oh, here we go.
Waitress.
I think I might need another. Thank you for.
Oh, what a sweet mama. Well, so I think she's probably being so nice because she knows I'm about to make sure that you know all of the childhood stories she's told us on this channel. And several times I've gotten just enough drinks down her for her to re-impersonate how she used to call you guys, like, or when she would be mad at you and she'd be like, Joshua!
Yeah, that's what I just did. It was that. It's
Yeah.
sort of like, I met with is adversity. Is that the word I'm looking for? It's like, usually, if I were to ring a bell and then you have some comedian fairies come in. And just sort of, or whatever, of some sort of, like, who knows would walk out of that door on your show anyway. And oh, here's a drink. You might have a butler around. I don't know.
Not anywhere. Anybody want to be the butler? Comment below if you'd like to be the butler.
That would be good. We need a butler, Karen's she's not getting any younger. She can't be doing this. She's going to break her back. You know, it's
Poor
like,
Karen.
Yeah, but usually it would be like,
Well,
get
around.